In the early 1980s, I joined the Peace Corps and was stationed in Liberia, West Africa, in a beautiful coastal village named Cape Palmas. Now, all these years later, I find myself going back and recreating on the iPad many of the paintings and sketches I made then of the life in that part of the world. The windswept coast with stands of palm trees, the workers busy at hand hewing their fishing craft under cobalt African skies. But one sketch stood out above all the rest for its stark portrayal of the daily struggle and beauty that is sub-Saharan Africa. It's of the statuesque village women with their colorful garments and beautifully balanced towering loads as they weave and snake their way from the jungle's edge on the path to daily market. I call it Market Road. Bismillah. To begin, I open an art app called Brushes, create a new canvas to paint on, and then on my color wheel, I choose a deep red-orange of the African earth. Then I go into my layers, pick the background, and fill it so I have a rich and vibrant statement to begin my painting. With a thin brush, I begin my initial sketch. Then I toggle to my brush menu and to change the size and the texture of the brush that I want, making it larger or smaller. Then, by holding my finger down on the sky that I've already begun, I pick up the sky blue and continue on painting. By pinching my two fingers, I can make the painting smaller, or spread my fingers apart to make the painting larger so I can get into small detailed areas. Here, I can lower the density of the color down to make it transparent for smooth, even blends. The Brushes app gives us a wonderful gift by making a behind-the-scenes movie of every stroke you make with your finger. Let's see what that looks like as this painting progresses.
Serba e mamaro serba e chakura serba e sunyume serba korna e sumbara bara e mamaro tabarakallazi jajal muluku barka de ko fora madam Sangare nanga mango flani konare nimbe fo horo muso de sare fere anim betini nyonja.
Here I go in and change the brush texture and then choose a vibrant yellow to create a really unique pattern on this woman's robe. By using a variety of brush types and colors, I'm able to add exciting light and effects to the swaying loads on these women's heads. Here once again is that wonderful effect I use often. I choose a soft edge brush, resize it, go into my color palette and choose a color. Then I make the transparency of the color very low on the opacity bar. This allows me to make subtle shadows, very much like a watercolor wash. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Sign it off here. And there you go. Who could have imagined that 30 years after the original sketch was created, I would again feel the wonder of that time and that land, and above all, that I would create with a powerful art studio that I could virtually hold in my hand.